Alright, so I'm outside of the space with the new tone hacienda and stairway. It looks like they're going to be renovating the place and such, so I'm going to try to see if I can save it and whatever fans that are in the warehouse, because I do know there are a few of them, so I'll show those right now. But yeah, I'm going to be stopping by often to try to grab whatever they remove. Alright, so here's an update. I have some fans put aside for me. Well, these are actually already in the dumpster. And there's another one I've already brought out. This one was put aside for me. And the word didn't get out to the other workers, but I managed to pull these out of the dumpster. I know, yeah, these are silver lines that beat, but they make a replacement stock. And there is another silver line down there, but it's way too deep for me to really get out and such. But for something like that, try a bit more, but there's just way too much stuff in there, and there's even more coming out, so I'll just save what I can. So yeah, and the hacienda is supposed to come down the next day, they told me. So yep, that's that. I figured I'd show they are replacing them with these global industry industrial 60-inch ones. These are indoor and outdoor. My guess is because I guess it's some moisture that gets in here. I mean, the two Pro lines I grabbed, the top seemed a little bit like rusted a little bit. Like, could be just the dust that's really old, but I'm not sure. But I got the Pro lines in there, one of the silver ones, and I got these three left. And the other one's still in there, but that one's too buried. So yeah, the hacienda's still up there, as you can see. And that's supposed to be coming down tomorrow, hopefully. So they'll put it aside for me. I'm not sure where, but I'm going to come back tomorrow. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and show the other fans that are in the warehouse still. Okay. And these are the newer ones. Assuming this is where the Pro lines and those silver ones I just got came from. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6, and there were 6 out there, except for the one silver line that's too buried. Yeah. Straight blade silver line and 1, 2, 3, 4 more silver lines and the one Air Master, Eli Air Master. And then the hacienda's outside. And the stairway still. Yeah. I'm guessing these might have all been Pro lines and Eli Air Masters at one point. And then over the years they got replaced. They probably replaced a bunch of them with silver lines, and then they added those two straight bladed ones at some point later on. And then the one curved bladed one up there. Yeah. And I'll pick it up tomorrow when I pick up the rest of the fans and such. So yeah, there's that. And yeah, here's some more boxes of the stuff that's getting installed. Not sure if these are how good they are, but the outdoor rated ones, so they'll probably put up better in here. All right, so I came back and actually was able to get the silver line that was buried a little bit deeper in there. What I did is I took off the blades. I was able to get the screwdriver to reach the blades, and I took them off except for one. And such, because this one's not locked up. One of the ones I did get earlier was locked up, so I figured, you know what? I could just use the blades from one of the other ones and swap the motors and just keep one as a parts one at that point. So if this one's still good, I figured, you know what? Even if it's just a motor, I might as well try to get it out. So yeah, it was there. And this dumpster isn't that high up, so. And the guys told me they don't. That's fine for me to come after hours, and grab them and such. So I figured I'd come back for it and such. But yeah, these blades. This blade definitely. It's probably done for me. Who knows? I figured, you know what? It was still here. I figured maybe try to get it out, and I got it. So now just wait for the others that are inside, and I'll pick it up next time I'm here. Alright, so it's the next day. The guy told me that they're actually taking down the fans tomorrow instead of today because they had other stuff that needed to get done first. So they're gonna give me a call. I showed up here today just because I had some free time. But yeah, so all the fans are still installed there. I saw them; they're not down yet. But yeah, and since I'm working tomorrow, I came yesterday on my lunch break, but I almost couldn't take them out just because I had to get back. But yeah, I'm gonna come back on Tuesday, which is 2 days. But by the time you guys see this, it's gonna be much later on, and I'll get the rest of them then. And that way, I have the time to take them apart and everything, wipe them down as well before putting them in the car. That way, my car doesn't get all filthy. Because the other day, I did not have the time to wipe them down, so my back seat's a bit dirty. So yeah. So this is what's on this side. And these are straight blade ones that are going over on it. Not here. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. There's the fourth one. And then there's 2 over here. From what they told me, this spot here is where the 2 brown pro lines were. Yep, they already got a few over here removed. And the air master just came down into those 3 and the hacienda. Alright, so here are the other ones. Yeah, this one's locked up. Has bearing issues. Yeah. So they're the ones they put up over here. They added another one there. And now here are the ones that were taken down, and they just got done taking this fella down. And this one definitely isn't usable. Well, it wasn't working, so it's locked. But yeah, I'll go ahead and take these apart and I'll pick it up from there. Alright, got the blades off of these ones. The Air Masters from 1984. And these are from 05. 12, 05, December of 05, May of 05, and May of 05 as well. The others should be coming tomorrow, possibly. They said they might not be coming down today, but yeah. So if I don't get them today, I'll get them tomorrow. But, yeah. So the 3 that are left, silver lines, that is, that one, straight bladed, curved bladed one there, and the other straight bladed one in that corner. Those might not be coming down, so if that's the case, then it's just a hacienda that's left. So yep. So this one here, I'm guessing is replacing the hacienda. So yeah. And there's the last one. I just go up. Alright, so I'm about to head out for the day here. Hacienda's not coming down today, but one of those global industrials, the state rated ones, is going to go up in its place, which honestly is a pretty good replacement, honestly. But yeah, the hacienda is coming down. I actually talked to the actual owner of the building. Not the workers, but like the actual person that owns the building itself, and he told me he'd put them aside. Yeah, it's just been the workers. Some workers took them down, some didn't. Some of them that took them down, they didn't know to put them aside. Today, thankfully, all the silver ones that were removed didn't make it into the dumpster. They were already put aside for me, since I kind of spread the word to a few of the other workers. So yeah, the straight bladed silver lines are two that are up top of the newer canopies, and the one silver line that's up there with the older canopy and not the straight blades, the normal curved blades. Those may stay installed from what he told me. They're not 100% sure yet if those are coming down, but yeah. And the owner of the building told me that the only reason why those industrials were getting replaced in the first place is because since he's going to be renting out the building to whoever decides to lease it. He wanted the fans to at least be in presentable condition and clean, and some of those fans definitely, like, even if you cleaned them, they definitely would have looked a bit worn and such. So especially the pro lines being older around in that. The Airmaster, the motor, the bearings on that were not in the best shape. I mean, it's definitely gonna need some bearing work to it without a question. It's a bit locked up. And a few of the silver lines, the ones I got the other day, kind of had some stiff bearings to them. All the ones I got today, the 3 I got today, those ones didn't have any stiff bearings. The bearings on those were perfectly fine. So I'm guessing that the back area where they put the outdoor global industrial fans is more of a moist area, so that might be why some of the fans on that side were a bit worn. And the front side of the area, they were all in pretty good shape, except for the rear light, but those are known for having bad bearings in many ways. But yeah, so I'll be back later on, and I'll post the update later on in this video. Alright, so I'm back for last time. Do have some news about the hacienda, but aside from that, that was probably the last fan coming down. I talked to the actual owner of the building today and explained to him about what happened with the hacienda, which you guys will see in a bit. But yeah, the other 3 fans, he said they're probably not gonna come down. As the 2 straight bladed silver ones and the last silver one with the curved blades, which I'm probably fine with. Those things are common enough to find anyways and such. And they were mostly gonna be replaced with stock anyways, except for the straight bladed silver line, since those I could definitely use. Since they're the newer ones and such, I've been looking for a newer version of the silver line with the newer canopy, since those are supposed to be better. But yeah, I'll come back once they have the last power that global industrial fan put up. But I'd rather wait until they're finished, so I'm not coming here and bothering them and such. But yeah, I did just do a last video of the fans in the warehouse. But yeah, I will combine that with footage of the last fan that goes up later on. So yeah, there's that. Alright, so as you can see, I got to hacienda, and it's not in a pleasant condition. Unfortunately, the guy that took it down today was not the one that I had talked to, and he didn't know that it was not to get tossed, basically. So yeah, he literally cut the down rod to remove it, which is a ridiculous way to take a fan down. But yeah, that explains why this got bent. 2 blade arms snapped. Looking at these blades, I'm thinking this might have been the later version. Maybe it's the Hacienda 2, not the Hacienda. The housing, the bottom housing's fine. The switch housing got knocked out of place. It might have snapped too. Fortunately, this might be a parts fan in the condition it's in, but I'm gonna try to see if I can find another one and steal parts off of another one to bring this one back, because this is a childhood one I'd see driving by a lot as a kid. 86. I mean, at the end of the day, the guy didn't know that someone was coming to get the fan, so so it's not really his fault. It's not really on him. Had he known, that's a different story. I was told it was going to get taken down Monday, but I came today, Saturday, on my lunch break, just to double check, and I got a feeling that it's probably getting taken down today either way. But these fans are super common in this area. They're not hard to find, so it sucks that I couldn't look on it in the condition it was in back when it was installed. But at least I got to save it before it got in worse shape than it already is. But it's funny. There's so many people who I know who never can find these for broken arms, and I was thinking, oh, I might be one of them. Well, I might have jinxed myself by saying that in my mind. But it has the switch guard. The bottom plate's good. The top, that's probably done for. The blades are still good, but these are the cheap ones. The paper overlay ones, veneer. And these blade arms are cheap pot metal too. So these are known for breaking pretty easily, but I'm not sure how it's taken down, but basically I might have gotten dropped, I'm not sure. But I do know the guy was not careful taking it down. But to be fair, they do have to like use a skinny forklift of sorts. But yeah, let me take off the other two blades so those don't break and put it in my car and then head out.